The first time you use a Japanese transit system, something feels off, but in a good way. You get there, you tap a card, you're on the train, you're gone. No hesitation, no wrong turn, no standing in line squinting at a ticket machine you don't understand. That feeling isn't an accident. It's the result of 15 separate design decisions working together at the same time, all of them aimed at eliminating the exact moment where something could go wrong. This video is about those decisions and why they matter. Number 1. Public restroom privacy sound machines. In a Japanese public restroom, you'll find a small panel on the wall with a single button. Press it and you hear running water, but nothing's actually running. It's just a speaker. The reason it exists comes down to water waste. People were flushing repeatedly just to cover sounds, and across tens of millions of daily restroom visits, that added up fast. So someone built a device called an Otoheim that plays a convincing flush sound on demand, so the real flush only happens once. Number 2. Train platform queue markings. Step onto a train platform in Japan and look down before you look up. There are colored lines painted on the floor showing you exactly where to stand and where the doors will open when the train arrives. Without them, people crowd the doors, block passengers trying to exit, and slow the whole boarding process by a few seconds per stop. Multiply that across hundreds of stops and thousands of trains daily, and the entire system runs late. Number 3. Tactile paving for visually impaired pedestrians. There's a strip of raised yellow tiles running through almost every train station, sidewalk, and public building in Japan. If you're sighted, you probably walked right over it without thinking twice. Those tiles are tactile paving, and they work as a navigation system for people who are blind or have low vision. Raised dots mean stop or watch out. Raised bars point in the direction of safe travel. Someone using a white cane can read the floor well enough to get from a station entrance to the platform without asking anyone for help. Number 4. Platform screen doors at train stations. At many stations in Japan, there's a full wall of glass sitting between the platform and the tracks, with doors that only open when the train stops, and its doors line up exactly with them. That alignment requirement is the hard part. The train has to stop within a few centimeters of the same spot every single time. So Japan uses automated systems to handle the final approach because a human driver can't hit that mark consistently enough. Number 5. Coin trays at checkout counters. At almost every checkout counter in Japan, there's a small rubber-lined tray sitting right at the edge, about the size of a paperback book. You put your money in it, the cashier takes from it, and your change comes back in it. Nobody hands cash directly to anyone. Paying for something without a tray means 2 strangers have to coordinate their hands at the same time, and someone always fumbles a coin or misjudges the timing. The tray turns that into 2 separate steps. You place, they take, and the cashier can count the change on the tray before sliding it back, which cuts down on errors. Number 6. Umbrella stands and umbrella lockers at entrances. Japan gets a lot of rain. Not dramatic storms, just the steady kind that catches you mid-errand with nowhere to go. Almost every building entrance has something waiting for you before you take 2 steps inside. A dispenser of plastic umbrella bags, or a locker, or at minimum, a stand. The bag dispenser works like a plastic wrap roll. You slide the umbrella in pointy end first, pull the bag down over it, and now it's contained. Buildings provide the bags free and collect them at the exit. Number 7. Plastic food displays outside restaurants. Outside most restaurants in Japan, there are display cases filled with plastic models of every dish on the menu, each one priced and labeled, looking almost exactly like the real thing. You can see the portion size, the color, what's actually in it before you walk in or say a word. Ordering food somewhere unfamiliar involves a specific kind of low-grade anxiety because you can't tell from a description what something actually looks like or how much of it you're getting. The display removes that entirely. You point at what you want, and you know what's coming. Number 8. Heated toilet seats with bidet functions. Japanese toilets with heated seats aren't a luxury item. They're in convenience stores, office buildings, and most public restrooms across the country. And the seat stays warm continuously, not because someone just used it. The bidet gets most of the attention, but the heated seat is what actually changes the experience. Sitting on a cold toilet seat in winter is something most people in colder climates have just accepted, the way you accept a cold car seat or a cold floor. Number 9. Suica and Pasmo IC cards for seamless transit and payments. Suiza and Pasmo are IC cards you load with money and tap to pay for trains, buses, convenience stores, vending machines, and taxis. The tap takes about 0.2 seconds. No PIN, no signature, no fumbling. That speed sounds trivial until you're behind someone at a ticket gate during rush hour digging through their pockets for coins. A station processing hundreds of thousands of people per hour can't absorb that delay. The money lives on the card's chip directly, not on a remote server, so the transaction processes instantly and works even underground with no signal. Number 10. Tactile luggage forwarding services. In Japan, you can drop your suitcase at a convenience store in the morning and it'll be waiting at your next hotel by evening. The service is called Tactile, and it costs about as much as a coffee. The problem it solves is real. Train cars fill up fast, escalators are narrow, and dragging a rolling suitcase through a crowded station slows you down and everyone around you. Number 11. Parcel redelivery scheduling systems. When a package can't be delivered in Japan because nobody's home, the courier doesn't just leave a card and disappear. You get a notification within minutes, and from there you can reschedule for a specific time window, redirect it to a nearby convenience store, or change the delivery address entirely. The convenience store pickup option works because those stores were already running logistics for other services, so adding package pickup didn't require building anything new from scratch. Number 12. Convenience store ATMs with nationwide access. Every convenience store in Japan, and there's one on almost every block in any city, has an ATM inside that accepts most domestic bank cards, most international cards, and walks you through the whole thing in multiple languages. In most countries, finding a working ATM at 2 a.m. that actually accepts your card is genuinely uncertain. You try one, it rejects you, you find another, it's out of service, you find a third, and the fee costs more than what you withdrew. Japan's convenience store ATMs don't work that way because they're serviced as part of the store's daily operations, not as a separate banking function. So the uptime is extremely high. Number 13. Vending machines with hot and cold beverages. Japanese vending machines sell hot and cold drinks from the same unit at the same time, so a can of hot coffee and a bottle of cold water sit in adjacent slots, both at the right temperature any hour of the day. The machine keeps them separate using two distinct compartments, one refrigerated, one heated, built into a shared cabinet. Getting both systems to run simultaneously without the heat bleeding into the cold side took real engineering work, and the machines have gotten more energy efficient over decades of refinement. Number 14. Color-coded transit maps and signage. Tokyo's transit map looks complicated at first because it genuinely is, with dozens of lines run by multiple operators crossing the entire metro area. But every line has a consistent color, a letter code, and a station numbering system, so once you know your line's letter and your destination's number, you don't need to read anything. If you're at station G05 and need G09, you board in the direction of higher numbers and ride 4 stops. That's it. No Japanese required. Number 15. Coin lockers at train stations and public spaces. Coin lockers at Japanese train stations aren't a backup plan for people who overpacked. You arrive, drop your bag, spend the day moving freely, and pick it up before you leave. Some stations have hundreds of lockers across multiple areas, sized for everything from a small backpack to a full suitcase. A bag changes how you move through a city in ways you don't fully notice until it's gone. You skip the museum because the bag's heavy. You leave the market early because your shoulders hurt. The IC card payment removed the last friction point because before that you needed the exact coin combination, which was a small but real barrier. The locker doesn't create better experiences in the city. It just stops your bag from preventing them. Every problem on this list is one that most countries just decided to live with. Japan fixed them by designing for the person having a bad day, the tired commuter, the tourist who can't read the signs, the person carrying too much. Systems built around that person work better for everyone else too.